Great. Battery's looking good. Okay, awesome. Hey, critters. Welcome. Happy Foxy Friday, everybody. Alright, I think we're good. I'm making some collars again. And got my chats all up. Looks good. Hi, Hayden. Welcome. Happy Foxy Friday. Getting ready to go to Pride here soon, so I'm gonna get all my face on, but I'm wearing my collar. What am I doing with my life? Hi, Future Teller. Welcome, Critter. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay, let's make some collars, shall we? Pixie Foofy. Hi, Pixie Foofy. Good to see you, friend. How you doing? It's raining here today, which don't rain on our parade. I mean, the parade's on Sunday, but you're in Kenosha. Nice. There you go. So close now. You gonna come up to Pride? Fuyu. Hi, Fuyu. Yeah, it's been raining a little bit, but honestly, it's a lot lighter than I thought it was gonna be. Let's see. Hi, Mountain. Hello. Yeah, I just did it last night. So I got all of my cool tone rainbow like I do for this time of year. I'm very fond of doing that. So very fancy and fresh. Charlie, thanks for the heart me. Appreciate you. Barely any traffic. Oh, nice. That's always good. Like, I don't mind traffic, and I'll go through it, but still. Furry02250, hello. Welcome from YouTube. Good to see you, Critter. We're making stuff ready today. I'm ready to get some fancy stuff going today. Yeah, I'll see you at Pride Fest, for sure. I'll be there. You and your mom might go to Wilson Pride tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, we have a bunch of them booked. The Milwaukee Pride Fest and the Twin Cities Pride Fest cap off the month of June, first and last weekend. And between that, we have a bunch of other local and regional prides. So yeah, bet. Hi, Ash. Welcome, Ash. User many numbers give me the thumbs down. That's fine. I give you the thumbs up. There you go. Hey, Critter. I can do what you couldn't. Mountain, right now you're coming out as a puppy boy in this moment. Aw, congrats. Congrats, Critter. You live your best life. I love that. Very cool. 90% gamer, 10% furry. There you go. Everybody's got their mix. I game a bit. I play taiko drums. I'm a furry and a Therian, and I do cosplay, kimono mimi. I do all the things. Switch to best. Hi, hello, welcome. Happy Pride, everybody. Friends been calling you good boy and you love it. There you go. Yeah. And when you find something like that and it sticks, it just feels correct, right? It just feels natural, and you really want to get into that. And you know, you find your calling. So I love that. You're kind of an odd fella. We all are in our own way, for sure. And that's all good. Honestly, I appreciate that more than people trying to conform with other people just for the conformity sake of it, not even really because it's something that they want to do. Yeah, happy Pride Month. Love getting a good boy from your boyfriend. Aw. Totes, adorable. Love that. Let's see. It's Candy. How do I come out to my parents but your mom semi-knows? Well, she semi-knows, and so far you've not face the wrath of the angry parental units. I think you can probably, for safety's sake, continue on your like hinting path, or just kind of like dropping little clues here and there, and eventually you may have to have the talk, right? But in this moment, if she like low-key knows and the wrath is not coming down upon you, you're probably in a good position, to be honest. It's when you have your parents are very not supportive, and you know this, and you have to hide that stuff like the plague, then that's tough. And then you gotta wait until you can actually be out on your own proper before you can express yourself fully, and then just kind of keep to yourself on the DL. So just my thoughts, just my observations. Going to Club Icon again today? Nice. I will be at Pride Fest until midnight. That's when we close up tonight. Mountain, 2 new pronouns. Now you have 9. You're collecting, Mountain. I just have 2, they, she. The boy body outside with a girl curator on the inside running this meat suit. New collar, who dis? Grandma doesn't really care what you do as long as it's not illegal. There you go. All right, pronouns, everybody. Everybody who uses them here. So pronouns, they, she, here. How about everybody else? Golly, hello. He, they for Ash. Another Ash says hello. Is Vampire and Pup, those of you new ones? Nice. He, they for Ghost Melon. Bet. Y'all good critters. Did I do that technically backwards? Yes, I did. Can you flip the collar over? Yes, you can. So, I'm good. I'm not redoing it. I'm not even going to cut a rivet and redo it that way. We're just going to mean that rainbow can be its own special rainbow in its own way. And that's all good too. Backwards rainbow is still a rainbow. Mountains, pronouns, he, they, ghoul, fox, deer, whale shark, pine marten, vampire, pup. Yes. Yeah, I am also a Therian. I even have my Therian tattoo that I got just so I can show the world right there. ICC tomorrow. Are you excited, Ash? What are your goals for ICC? What are you going to do? What's the first thing you're excited about? And yeah, what are you going to you do? Shopping? You do some panels? You going to go get some signatures from some celebrities? What you going to do? My stereotype is fox. There is a fox inside this meat suit. That's it. Just the one. Met Mess at Frosty Fur Fest. You met Mr. Raccoon at Frosty Fur Fest. I was super jelly that I didn't get to go. Mr. Raccoon looks similar to me, has more facial hair, beard stuff. Tattoos are a bit different. We're both very heavily tattooed. Yeah. How do people like this exist? Well, it takes a lot of special factors to produce a critter like me, I will say. But it's all the result of a lifelong journey of doing the hard work of finding yourself and helping other people to find themselves too. So, yeah, I'm always happy to share about myself. I'm always happy to represent and help other people get visibility and represent themselves as well. For sure it does. Sure it does, Mountain. Let's see. Take pictures, shop, hopefully get a pic with Punky Brewster actor, and watch the cosplay contest. Nice. That sounds like a full day. Are you there for the weekend or just the day? I'm sure it's the weekend, right, Ash? Like, you're not just going to go for one day and call it, right? And somehow also a skinwalker. Gotcha. No, Runic. Frosty Fur Fest was run by Mr. Raccoon. I did want to go. It was a first year, I believe, and so just Saturday. Well, then you definitely get your full days fill in for sure. Yeah, I'm making some pride collars right now. Can't afford all 3 days? That's fair. Never met an adult Therian. You know, I knew I was an animal living a human existence, animal spirited critter, but I never really had words to express what that was or knew that the Therian community was a thing until 2024. And I was like, oh, that exists? Great. Instant community. That's great. And I just thought I was just crazy. So I'm just not going to talk to anybody about that and just low-key keep to myself and then just join the furry fandom and call it a day. However, unbeknownst to me, there was a whole community of Therian critters. And so, yeah, crittos. It's like critter, kiddos, crittos. I don't think I necessarily, it doesn't roll off the tongue nicely. Let's not do that. Let's see. You can go to Renaissance Fair. Sweet. Why y'all don't bring your Family Feud up in here. Like, keep that in your DMs, or just stop. Mountain has a collar from one of your old dogs you're wearing right now. It's red. Nice. I used to wear a doggo collar too. Back before I made them, I was wearing one that just like a pet store collar for a while. And you know what? It works. You work with the resources you got, honestly. No shame in that. Love your outfit. Let's see. One by one rants. That Ash is when you get a job, when you're going to go to all three. Or come to Gen Con, even better yet. Then we can pal around and play some games. Yeah, Riley. Yeah, I have been very busy. And I'm trying to do more streaming now. I'm making that a goal for myself. I currently struggle with trying to find the time to get on camera and be with everybody here. But I'm working on it. I aspire to do better and to show up more. As we can all do. It's all we can all do in our lives, right? Try to do your best. Okay. So I finished all the trad rainbows. Next we're going to do Bi Flag, I think. Yes. We'll do bi flag next. Oh, you do judo. You did not tell me that, Riley. But right with you collecting pronouns, 100%. Ash, yes, I did like your bag. Very, very nice. I commented the pastels are amazing. Pronoun goblin. So you're working on your yellow belt syllabus. But I only ever got to, when I was a kiddo, I got to green first in Taekwondo. That's what I was doing. I think I want to use the hotter color pink and the, yes, I'm going to use those colors. Color matching. Let's see. Oh, number one white boy. Changed name to Bone. I'm going to call you Hone-san, Mr. Bone, for now. Yes. No, your fan's really cool. I like all the, it's like super glam pretty. I like it. Yeah, you do what you got to do. Could we ever do a trade? Trading, Critter. I tend to trade more at conventions because shipping is kind of a pain in the butt. Hone-san. There we go. Bet. Oh, thank you for the share, Mountain. Preach. There you go. Do your practice. Bet. Get it. You feel better for doing martial arts too. You can do custom mask. Honestly, Critter, hit me up at a convention. I think there's still a Kylo mask coming my way at some point. Ash wearing cinnamon roll hat. Nice. Very good. Yeah, that's really fun. You're going to have a great time. You're going to have a blast up at ICC. I'm excited for you. Let's see. Verify I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Great. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So, making collars. And I leave soonish for Pride. I'm going to be going up to Milwaukee here. Yes. Bova, are you on our disco? If you're not, would some of my mods mind shooting the link to the disco over? So 4 or 5? 524. Let's see what it shows on the website here. I don't want to misrepresent how we do the flags. 424. Got it. Heard. Happy Pride. Who dis? Let's see with your pretty Therian PFP. P. Femboy and a 1. Welcome, P. And happy Pride. Yeah, Bova, if you are in our disco, you just DM me there. I am Kitsu Noir. And then, honestly, my stuff is also in persona sharing. But to save you the time having to dig through the posts to find the old stuff, I think I did just post my badge recently, too. Might be a femboy, too. That's okay. That's all good. Femboys make the world go round. It is one more layer of flavor. Because I don't like bland, unflavorless people doing the same thing. That's not great. Let's see. Silver, thank you. Appreciate you. Bet. Yeah, just hit me up in Disco and I can send you refs for my critter. My critter Kitsu. That's kind of what I'm doing more these days. A lot more Kitsu love than Dark Fox love. Bet. Have fun, Mountain. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Good to see you, critter. So, making the Pride flag collars. These new ones are new. They have a bunch of spikes on the side. I think we've decided to workshop name, call them Points of Pride, because it's a Pride collar and it's got spikies on it. So Points and Pride. I'm here for it. I think it's good. I'm pretty happy with it. Danky. Hi, Danky. Let's see. Q Shannon. Hi. So, femboys are people who, generally having a male body persuasion, dress effeminately and usually in like the pastel colors, just look up like Femboy Fox and you'll see that's very much the vibe of it too. So basically lots of pastels, lots of pretty and dainty. So it kind of blurs the lines, like some gender bending there too, which is great. I love that. So without going deeply into it, that's kind of long story short Femboy for you. What name do I go by? My actual name is Fox, but I go by Kitsu Noir. That's like been my public persona for a hot minute now. I also go by Dark Fox sometimes, but that's older stuff. But I've been around long enough to go through a few names now. let's see. I needed deets for... Oh yes, Hone-san, I did. I dyed my hair. I dyed and bleached my hair. Did a full process last night. So, the trades we're gonna do... Oh, Discord already got it. Ash got it already. Cool. Yeah, my name on Discord is Kitsu Noir on there. So you'll see me. I'll poke into general chat after the stream and I'll just say hello so y'all can identify me easier. What's up, Wuss? It's up to you. Yeah, I'm just ringing up college right now and kind of generally getting ready. Yeah, okay, so you were out for that part. So the critter that yesterday went by, was it #1 femboy or something? Whatever their username was yesterday. Yeah, number one white boy of the year. That's what it was. It was talking about too many things. So #1 white boy of the year changed their username to the bone emoji, and so I renamed them Hone-san, so Mr. Bone. Or Miss Bone, honestly. San can be either for male or female, honestly. Do I go to different states? Kirokiba, yes, I do. Travel all over, really. Even sometimes to Japan. But for conventions and shows, I do travel all over. Lately, I've been, let's see, where were we at? I was out in Iowa at a Ren Fair. And then I went to Parsippany, New Jersey for a Gothic Industrial Music Festival. And then I went to, what was the weekend after that? That was an anime con, in which the anime con, I was there for setup and teardown, but I wasn't actually vending. I was doing doing a taiko gig with my people. Yeah, 4 o'clock, and Kuro knows. Thank you, though. Your hair's so pretty again. Oh, thank you. Oh, Han. Welcome, welcome. You scroll back. Oh, you scrolled your back. It's okay. Yeah. Furry old lady, but that's okay. And thank you, Ash, for that. There we go. Salutations from Windy City. Nice. Very cute. So is that like a moniker for Chicago being Windy City? Is that just nickname Windy City? Or is there another city that takes that moniker? Hey, thanks, Denki. You did it. You did the thing. Did I do that in the wrong order? Pink, purple, blue. So if I put this purple on the other side, I still can fix it that way. Right? Oop. Yeah, I don't know. This might not work out the way I wanted it to. It's okay, I'll flip it over. Your phone's been lagging, so it's a rough week. Yeah, I remember the Windy City, the name of it. There's that one, and there's like BronyCon, DashCon, a lot of those. But I don't remember where Windy City is at. Yeah, the pan shirt. Yeah, this is a limited set that we did. It's 3:45, 15:45, so I will probably go till 5:10 or so, maybe 5:15. So I have a little bit more time. What's the pool con? Oh, that was DashCon, I think. That was like the ball pit pool, like that was the Schaumburg. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where MFF is at. Yeah, that's gonna be out in, basically it's Cook County, so it's like Chicago area. Yeah. You're in Switzerland, and the Rocket Doctor prescribes a bit of the old sour and bitter. I don't know what that is, but it sounds intense. 10:56 p.m. in Germany, so 20:56 in your time. Well, at least it isn't 1 a.m. like last time, right? Yeah. There we go. I got one more of these, and then this is all of the bicollar. So this is the bicollar with the points, the spikies on it. Yeah. So that's 2 of 3, and I got one more I got to make here too. This one. All right. So let's do it right this time. Pink, purple, blue. See, for me, it's just, I know what the colors are in the flags, but remembering what goes in what order, like my brain sometimes, I just look at the sample because I just will forget. Yeah. No, we do the piercings on the ears. In fact, if you have other ears, I'll actually pierce other people's ears too. 22:47, so 10:47 in 12-hour time in American. Yep. Yeah, so I do better at piercing ears than actually making them. To be fair, I'm only fair at making ears. There's people that are way more qualified than me in our group that make the ears. I just do this, and I do leatherworking, and I do, I make tails. I can make tails from start to finish, stuff them, finish them, top them, everything. And other accessories. I do other things here too. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, only the fur ears, not people ears. I'm not qualified for that, so don't ask me. I would use the hole punch, and that's not sanitary. Let's not do that, shall we? How much for each collar? Asks Becca. Can someone answer that for Becca? Oh, your pan too? Nice. Let's see. MSI's #1 fan. Nice. Very cool. Honey-san says for real. Yes, not the flesh ears. Aw, Trinity, thank you. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. I'm just hanging out making collars today. I did make my hair extra fancy last night. I did the whole process, bleach, full-on dye. Made sure to put in some bond rebuilder because I don't want to bork my hair forever. Your voice is elite. You're literally perfect. Love your style. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. Hearts for Ashley. Thank you. Trying to get insight and not hate. Why are people furries? For me, I really like the community aspect of it. I mean, to be perfectly honest, people in the furry fandom are so much more wholesome and genuine than people who may act the part, may look cool, but at the same time, they're also covering up for, you know, any inadequacies they may have, or they're just trying to be that person that the world wants them to be and fit inside that shiny box that looks great on Insta. But in reality, to me, the furry fandom represents something that the people are much more in tune with who they are. They've done the hard work of finding themselves and finding who they actually are. So while the main normative part of the world, normative just meaning the majority of people out there, find that to be, you know, odd or cringe, to be perfectly honest, they're more real than a lot of the people who claim to be normative. They're just the people in the majority, not necessarily someone who's right. That's just a perception. Like anything else we do, like gender, like society, it's all an illusion. It's all given meaning because we give it meaning. So there you go. That's why I am a furry. Amongst other reasons too. I mean, the critters that people come up with in personas are so stinking cute too, you can't even say no to that. And it's really creative and super fun. There you go. The little kitten also has a response for that. Love that. Appreciate that. All right. Kuro's got a response. It's really pretty on you, says Honi-san. Thank you. And let's see. Christabella Sensor, hello. Let's see. Han on a call. Want to be in here. Don't want to call, but she called, so you don't feel great. Oh, well, do what you got to do, Critter. Wrap up. I'll still be here for a while, and I'm not going anywhere quick. I'll be on stream again really soon. If not today, then soon. So, you know, if it's a miss, it's a miss. It's all good. And we can all rejoin each other again next time. So buy is done. Now I'm on to pan, like my shirt. So this one's easy because I can just look at my shirt. So pink, yellow, blue. I know those are the colors, but if you ask me in my brain what order did the pan flag colors come in, I will space. I'll be like, whoo, check out, right? Let's see. Happy Pride Month. Aw, thank you, Chitoy. Preach. Let's see. And Nivi says hi. Let's see. Love the fandom and the creativity. Hello, bestie. Hello, hello. Your hair gives Twilight sparkle. Thank you. Yeah, no, I did like the cool tone rainbow. And to be perfectly honest, Twilight sparkle definitely is kind of like that. That's my energy. That's my vibe. I could do that. I am a fancy lady, after all. This body is not mine. Your mind is lovely as well. And that's all true. Like, honestly, this whole perception of this analog existence that we have, just being organic in this flesh, all these things, these are so ephemeral. Like, these things are such a little blip moment of time, and they're gone. And they don't really have much meaning beyond the meaning that we give them in order to actually give ourselves a position to look at from our perspective, to see, oh, here we are. This defines me. this defines the world. And that's how, you know, how we are able to rationalize existence, because without that, without our society, without other people to compare yourself against, you exist in a void. There's nothing. So you then therefore also have nothing to compare yourself against. What I'm kind of getting at is it's all perception, all of it. So try to find your own truths wherever you can find them in life. Great pink tail today. Thank you, Han. Appreciate you. Let's see. Isla May is Pan as well. Thank you. And Bang Chan's laptop. Hello, welcome. All right. Fish Guts, welcome back. Good to see you. Once do the Pan flag yellow, blue, then pink. And you know what? The colors are all there. It can be in art. That's okay. That's okay. Yellow. Oh, mail time. Freaking love your hair, says Sammy. Thank you. Happy Pride, Sammy. Appreciate you. Yay, look at that. Help me out with all the Pan flags. Y'all great. Y'all gooders. Appreciate you. I do have all my candy. I was actually have my purple Helva Hound and my purple candy today, but I didn't do that. I didn't do my makeup yet. That'll be before I head out for Milwaukee. But I did bring all my purple collars, and this is going to go on my wrists, but alas, I ran out of time. That's okay. Ah, y'all friendos, bet. Aw, that's really cute. Isla gave the Pan flag colors and emoji faces. That's adorbs. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. So, my plans this weekend, we have Pride all weekend. I was not there yesterday, but I'll be there today and tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we have the parade. And I'm really excited for the parade, actually. Honestly, Fish Guts, probably a red fox. Of those, I've seen like grays, cross foxes, marble foxes, things like that. But to me, I feel like I identify most with a red. Going to Ren Fair after B-Day. Oh, that's amazing. Heck yeah. I just came back from Ren Fair recently. I was at the Fairfield, Iowa Renaissance Fair where I did taiko drumming act as one of my critters. And so I'd bring all my stuff out to a field and drum my little heart out for about 20 to 30 minutes and then hop back into my tent and continue vending. It was really fun. It was great. The weather was beautiful. Can't really argue with that. And then I did just confirm we're going to be at the Camelot Ren Fair in, when is that? August. Like second week in August we'll be at Camelot. So that's exciting. Excited to go there. And that's a whole new area for me to go to. There's other fairs that I'm still kind of like pending approval and seeing where we'll go next. But lesbian flag tails in stock, they are not currently. We have a couple of items like that. I know the ears were, but we're trying to, we just got the furs for those back in. We needed peach and whatever that periwinkle. There's I'm looking right at them over there on the table, but those furs just came in so we can do a restock. So at this moment, no, but they're coming soon. Not friends, no idea who that is, but the word stay is the fandom name of a K-pop group. I see. All y'all here, I'm sure you've seen K-pop Demon Hunters, right? Isn't that cool? I love that. Like them, it's real sticky. The soundtrack's real sticky. Lisa Frank fur, yeah. There you go. Pan collar, spikies. Bet. Let's see. Hal Hayes? Is that it? Yeah, Hal Hayes. Hi, welcome. Honey-san. Bet. Okay, so that's one. I got two more to do. So basically what I'm doing is I'm making threes of each of these. There's one plus size collar and two one size collars of each of the styles I'm offering. And this will be just the ones I'm bringing with to Pride. They don't even exist yet. These are the first anyone's ever seeing of them right here. MLM. I probably could. I need a bunch of shades of blue. And currently, Ash, I probably could get away with it with this. I got this, and the closest one I got for the middle is like the lightest. So it'd be this, if you can see. Here, let me show you. Those. I got the light blue, the dark blue. Silver is about as close as I could. So if you made that, you could probably pull an MLM with that. So if anyone wanted to commission me for one, I really like making the pride flags, and I like being able to provide people with that visibility that they get from having that. So yeah, let me know. I can do that. That is within my wheelhouse. But if I want to get a different shade of blue, that really depends on what I can get from my supplier. Because I don't make the rings themselves. I just get the rings in. And I build with them. Omni. Yeah, let's see, that's regular rainbow plus the Omni colors. I'd probably have to stack on the end to do that. Like, it's not impossible. I just think of how I would interpret that. So I've got the rainbow. I got an Omni flag right over there on the wall. So black, brown, blue, pink, white. So that adds in like bear and trans and stuff and such in there. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. You just got to be serious about wanting one. I mean, I'll sit there and just make collars all day, right? Yeah. I'm excited. No, I actually really like Milwaukee Pride a lot. We've been at the same spot for a long, long time. So basically, when we rebook the show, we get an opportunity to pick where our booth is at. And so we always, we'll pick the same spot, like over by the dance pavilion. And so we get, you know, a lot of people know we're going to be there, and so they expect we're going to be in that spot. Makes us easier to find. And I like the spot too. It gives us a good view of Lake Michigan, which is always good. And on Saturday night, they do a fireworks show, so super good. Yeah, I got my pigtails in today. Yeah, it's really fun. I like it. So after this, I was thinking about, well, I have a couple projects I need to do. There was this one, and I wanted to try to make, I've got some ribbon that's like pride flag ribbon. Like someone was asking about lesbian flag stuff. It's webbing that we bought that's in the flag color. So here's the lesbian ribbon colors. I was gonna make this into like a leash handle or like a pull handle for stuff. So on my maybes. Super cute on you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do that for, you know, shows and stuff. It takes me a little longer to do my hair like that because I want to make them super cute. And I even have ribbons I put in, but boo, I forgot my ribbons today. So maybe for tomorrow I'll do ribbons. It's all about finding your unique style, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Apollo. Appreciate the repost. That's super cool of you. Yeah, it takes a lot. I know that creators like me tend to get suppressed a little bit more just because of the nature of who we are and what we do, and the great leader and dear leader and all of the social credits don't like you being yourself. So we have that. So the more y'all can help promote me, the better play we'll get through all this. So thank you. Appreciate that. Something you don't have to worry about is if your dog got lost. Oh, microchipped, and her tag was mine and your grandma's number on it for if she does. No, that's really good too. Like, definitely, if you've got pets and they do go outside, I mean, obviously they got to go outside at some point, but just to make sure you get a microchip, especially doggos, because I lost my doggo at one point and I was really glad that he was microchipped. It was a long time ago. Fish Guts, thank you for the repost. Appreciate you. Gonna leave in a bit, try to come back later. If not, have a nice day and night. Thank you. Appreciate you, Han. Have a good night. We will catch you again real soon. I'm sure of it. All right, so this will be the last pan, and then we're gonna move on to trans. Trans, then non-binary, then ace. Biscuit came microchipped. It was factory installed on the dog. I love that. Very good. Death Moon 4300. Hello. Welcome. I'm making collars. We're hanging out. How are you doing today? Gender fluid? Yeah, we're about to. That's 2 collars out from now. We'll be gender fluid. Sorry, they're non-binary. Gender fluid, yeah, we can do gender fluid as well. My bad. Let me look up the colors for that, or color order for that. Gender fluid. So that one, pink, white, purple, black, blue. Yeah. In that order. We can do that. I'm Pan. Being Pan and Bi are analogous. They're fairly similar. Bi obviously only really referring to male and female genders. Pan being, you know, attracted to who you are attracted to. It's not really based on, you know, gender. It's on an individual basis with people. But you can microchip your ducks. Interesting. No one's going to assume a duck escaped. That's very true. Someone sees a duck and like, yep, there sure is a duck. You just call myself fluid. There you go. I feel like there's like some mechanic jokes to be made with something like changing your gender fluids or something. I don't know. insert gender fluid joke here. Ah, Siren Star. I do remember you. In fact, I think I may have given you a follow. Yeah, welcome. Glad you made it. I mean, honestly, as long as it's done in jest and it's not really mean about it, I mean, it's always good to have a little bit of light humor with things, you know, to get people laughing in a good way is really a nice way to connect with people, so I've found. And so I make it my goal to try to at least give people a smile, treat them genuinely, and yeah, just be a good critter. Siren Sparkles, aw, nice to meet you too, critter. Welcome. Other things besides collars? Yeah, I do actually. I make other armor pieces. Like I have my pauldron. I have another one here that it's one that I made, but not one that I wear. It's in my deep dive stuff. Let's see. Got a box of other old projects here. Did I take that pauldron out of it? I don't know. Other harnesses. Yeah, this is like some dust off of this thing. But I made like cyber pauldrons and stuff. I've made like full on like leather bound books and stuff too. Like leatherworking is fairly versatile, but this is something that I made for, we were doing a, this is not my size, it's for a little critter. Did like a dance squad for A-Con, which is like anime convention. And so we were at the rave and we were dancing for the rave, and so I had like gear sets for people. And this is one of the pauldrons I made for them. This is like laser cut out neon black light leather. Really cool. So that's some of the other things that I do. I do other armor pieces. I sew, but not a ton. I sew enough. Are you the one who got the cool black wolf mask? Yes, Sebastian, I am. That was a gift from my friend Lycana, who's also here on TikTok. And check her out. But she made this for me. She knows my theory and self, and I gave references to basically my Sona, which is basically like me. And so this was the one she made for me. So I'm really happy to have it. Makes me happy. I think I did follow in this account. Let me see, Siren Star. Oh, nope, I didn't. So I just followed you now. Zombat Jada, hello. Oh my word, Katana. How many tattoos do I have? I think the snarky joke that I give about that is one. One big tattoo at this point. But in all seriousness, I've been getting tattoos for probably 28 years now. I think I had to count it out the other day. And in all honesty, yes, bald. I got you. Like this is my newest tattoo, this one here. But these are the only tattoos I have that are really separate. Most of the rest of it has basically become one bodysuit of ink at this point. I've got a lot. Oh, thank you, Feral Goblin. Appreciate you. Let's see. I just gave you a follow right now. So, there we go. What was my first tattoo? This tattoo, right here. Got that when I was 18 years old. Thank you. I did just get polished. Polish is like to refresh all the ink. I don't know if that's an actual term for it, but that's what I call it, as polishing. And I did just get my arms fairly redone recently. Aw, thank you, Six. Appreciate you. Yeah, I tend to, especially in warmer weather, like I'm not a warm weather critter necessarily, so in warmer seasons I tend to wear less clothing because I just can't handle the heat. And the sun on my flesh is weird. I call it the calico heating system. Basically, when the sun hits my tattoos, all the dark parts heat at different rates, and I can feel the patterns on my skin, and it's very uncanny. It's not pleasant. So that is the one drawback of having so much ink, is I'm constantly ducking out of the sun, applying sunscreen and whatnot. But you know what? I'll take it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that's fairly new. I got that one last year, I think. New tats calling, your government name, your bank account, not so much. Yeah, bet. I hear ya. No, it's like, you got to save it for tattoos, and good ink ain't cheap, and cheap ink ain't good, usually. Do we make tails? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. And jealous. Aw. Let's see. Hone-san, gonna check the website. 2 pairs of shorts for Florida. There you go. You're so sweet. I forgot if your name was Fox. My name is Fox. It is. Yep. That is my gov name. Good to see you, Spicy Phoenix. Hey, it's been a minute. Glad to see you. Aw. Y'all good critters. I like you. I'll keep you around. And I'll keep hanging out more and doing streams more. Like I said, that's my goal to do, and I feel like I fell off a little bit just because it's been busy. Yeah, been busy. You know how it is. And especially like last month, I was at 4 shows back to back to back to back, and that kept me really busy. All right, another pan. Yep. Points of pride, new color. Yes, thank you, Ash. It's most appreciated. Without my mods, who would I be even? Just a fox in a field. All right, so that's done. Now we'll make, you know, I want to make the non-binary one. However, because I had a suggestion, let's make one gender fluid one just to see what it looks like. And I'll just make that for funsies. So, I'm thinking that's a hotter pink. It's more of a pink than a pastel pink, it looks like to me, so I'll use my hotter pink. And it's 5 colors, so I'll do maybe 2, it's evenly spaced too, so I'll do 2 of each color of the flag. So we'll do 2 of the hot pink. Am I doing this the right way? This goes buckle side first, is that right? So this would read this. Yeah, going back towards me. Okay. Make sure I don't put it upside down. If only Demi. Well, that, if I remember correctly, some of these flags have shades that I have no stock of those colors. The spirit is willing, but the rings are lacking. Let me pull that up here. Demi sexual flag, please to give. You know what? That used the same color palette almost as Ace, but if it's not like a traditional like top bottom because it's got that triangle of the black. If I was gonna interpret that, I would probably do the way they have the color swatches here. Yeah, I do white, black, purple, gray, which looks very similar to the Ace one, because the Ace one's the same colors. It's like white, silver, black, purple. It's almost exactly, it's the same color palette, different organization. So it is possible, very possible. Found real gender fluid, sent it in the memes channel. Bet. Thank you, Vampire. Appreciate you. Okay, so back to my other one. I'm making gender fluid. So, yeah. All right, now white, which we're gonna do silver for white. Works for me. Get a custom queer if possible ever. Yeah, you let me know. Like I said, I love doing custom stuff, especially if you want a flag that we don't necessarily carry. I really try to, I mean, that's kind of like part of our mission statement for visibility, to help people to express themselves. So I always try to push for making the flags that people want to see. If they're for serial about it, I'll be for serial about it too. Maple, hi Maple, and welcome back, Hone-san. Glad you made it. Glad you made it, critter. All right. I think, so I got some like overshadowing stuff going on, my lights. So let me see if I can up my brightness here a little bit. I don't want to be too like blown out with the lights, but it was kind of shadowy. It's hard because the directional makes it harder. Hi, Maple. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, no, I did just... last night I was like, my hair is so bland and boring, and so I went and did a full bleach and dye last night. These are like Hannah. Yes, they are. I'm working on... Someone requested to see a gender fluid flag, so I'm making one of those right now. You are so correct. So many projects, so little time. Everybody ever who's a creative understands this exact sentiment, especially if you're inspired to do the thing, and then the time just goes so fast. Like you easily can burn hours on making projects and just making art. And yeah, such a vibe. Indeed, right? Indeed it is. But you know, I will say there are not too many critters that are unique in their own certain way. So the fact that you can be that is really special. And more so than a lot of people have, it takes guts to be yourself in a world that does not celebrate that. So for those of you who do, I appreciate you. All right, one pretty gender fluid flag. Let's take a look. What do you think? What do you think, critters? Good stuff? Can someone answer Sebastian, one of my mods? Appreciate. Hey, ooh la la, bet. Thank you, yay! See, look at that, we did it. I like that. This is the first one that I've ever made, so that y'all get to see it as I was made. I'm really happy to be able to share. Let's see, now we're gonna do non-binary. So I've got, that's gonna, I nipped one of the collars I was gonna use for that. So, let's see, yellow, silver, purple, black. There we go. I know, I was really happy the way it went. There we go. Also by gender in need. Bet. We got you. Just let us know. Like I said, if you want to get a hold of us, especially in Discord, I tend to be in there a bit more, and I'm really trying to be in there even more so now. Let's see, look at this from this side, so these flip back toward me. Got it. Let's see. Totons? Let's see if maybe I pick your username. No, same thing. Totons. Welcome. Like your PFP. Do we have any bi-gender stuff? We have bisexual stuff. Bi-gender. Let me take a look at that one. I don't think we do off-hat, but that's not a no. It's just we have so many things to produce. So, but see if it matches in any way. What the bisexual flag is. Oh my word. That's a lot of shades, critter. Yes, maybe. There's a few different interpretations of this flag, it looks like. I'm seeing ones with like blues, whites to purples to pinks. I could probably get away with that if I had 2 shades of pink. I know I need to pick up one more for my lesbian flag, so I don't think I could do this version currently. But the one here that's got the 5 color, that's a pink, yellow, white, purple, blue, I could do that as a bi-gender. That kind I could do. Aw, thank you, Aubrey. Appreciate you. So I guess the answer is not currently, but not out of the question. I've been following you, Allie. I've been following you ever since you had the bunny hoodies back in 2020. My word, thank you. Yeah, we still do the hoodies, but we're kind of leaning out of doing just like runs of clothing because we don't make enough on them. Like they take a lot of work, and we're not able to really get our money back the way we need to, like any other stuff. The flag on the screen. To show me, 'cause I don't see what you're talking about. Aw, keep doing you. Always love to see it. Thank you. I always never really pretend to be anything else other than myself. What kind of bisexual prides do you have? Are you attending AC? So bisexual items, we have collars, paws, ears, tails. We made some other clothing pieces that are just for like outdoor events. Like we made like some booty shorts and some tops. We have this like a stretch spandex that's got the flags in it. So that's something that we have. Let's see. Ooh, 99 roses from Spicy Phoenix. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Let's see. So that's what I have a bunch though. Bisexual quite a bit. Canine ears. Yes, I always do. Fox is fox. Always fox. Yes, correct. So much so that I had to change my actual name to match what I was inside. Like everything fox. So I've got more foxes of the things. In fact, I get like more tattoos of like myself as a fox than, yeah, so many. Hi, Maya. Maya, I am one of the founders of Pawstar Apparel and Accessories. We make ears, paws, tails, clothing, hoodies, leather goods, all sorts of fun stuff, cosplay items, and we also partner with other really cool brands like Chaos Costumes and the like, and we make really cool collab projects with other critters as well. So yeah, that's what we do. We travel around, been around 23 years doing our own thing, conventions, trade shows, whatnot, and whatnot. Yeah, we're north of Chicago by about an hour. Yeah, bet, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's small business entrepreneurship. Everything is manufactured here in Racine, Wisconsin by us. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of work and love. There's a Was over here. Hey, Was. We were on Etsy, we hopped off, we're hopping back on, just for the exposure, more than anything. But yeah, for us, no, we're more really trying to do our own thing, both from conventions and trade shows, as well as, website. Adorbs. Aubrey. Keep doing it. I love how supportive you are and your energy. Love your store. Thank you, Aubrey. Yeah, I always try to give my absolute best and leave people with a smile. You know, people often like come across brands or companies who was in fursuit, who just try to sell you things or try to say this is the solution to your unhappiness is to buy this product or this thing. You know, and I'm not about that. I'm really here to help people find themselves, give people visibility and inclusion, and make a safe space for people who definitely need it in the world, because people who are part of subcultures or part of the LGBTQ community or part of the furry community are very often targets and easy targets for people because they're different, they're outside of the norm, and that's perfectly fine, but the world does not celebrate that as it should, unfortunately. We celebrate money and profit and shareholders, and I hate that. And so here I am being the counterbalance to that. You have your ICC wristband. There you go. You feel the excitement building? You're heavy breathing, right, Ash? You request the mightiest of boops. All right, here was your boop was requested. Wind up here. That's giving. That's very giving. I like that. Thanks for carrying as a buy for it. Definitely know what you mean. Yeah, you know, Aubrey. You all know. If you know, you know. You're excited but nervous because of a lot of people. You got this, Ash. Make sure to breathe. Yeah. Yep. Notice me, Bean. Felic 10.000. Saw you. Ash was hi was. And Spicy Phoenix noted the boop. One boop for was. Oh, now you're faceless. Clack. That's more like a clack. It's like a dry, like, you know, take a couple pieces of wood or something and clack 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 clack. That yellow, purple, black. Am I looking this correctly? 1 second, critters. Yes. Is it threes? Yes. Yellow, silver, purple, black. That's a no, forbidden beef jerky. I don't like it. Well, there you go. Tongue. You won't be at AQF this year, yeah. No Aquater for Felic. Yeah, I won't be at AQF either, unfortunately. We always try. They've never accepted us yet, but we're working on it. We will try every year until they say yes. We're very tenacious. We're polite but firm. We advocate for ourselves, as should all of you. Wristbands are purple instead of blue. There you go. They picked a good color, obviously, so there's that. Give that to them. So yeah, after these, I think, yeah, I was gonna play around with making some, we'll see if I have time. It's like 422, 1622 for all your 24 hours critters. So we'll see if we got time to play around with new projects. Hoping for MFF this year. Me too, for you, like Hannah. I'd really like to see you there. Especially if we start to do, we could maybe host some Therian meetups. That'd be great. I'd love that. In fact, I was kind of poking around with the idea. Here's your non-binary. There we go. And so I was thinking when we have our event next month where we do our Therian crafting deco day, if we could set up and have the materials to have a like quads area so people could like test drive their masks. That'd be kind of fun. What do you think about that? Yeah, thanks critters. Yeah, so having both deco area and as well as the typical things we have like the video games zone, and we have tabletop, and we have like the chill candy, like beads crafting candy tent. That's the one Ash really wants to hit up. Racine, Wisconsin. So then we'll have the event specifically will be about adding in the Therian crafting mask area and all the supplies we need to do that. And maybe, yeah, have an area people can do quads too. That sounds like a really fun one. Yep. And that's also where Lycana does Chaos Costume stuff. So I'm really excited. Yep, we're all critters hanging out here having a good time. Meow. Yeah, I know. If you ever get the chance to, that will be amazing. Yeah, so that's coming. We're taking June. Honestly, we were trying to do monthly. Yes, we do like Hannah. We needed an infographic poster. But, yeah, so in June we were going to do an event. We were thinking about doing a Pride event. But honestly, with the weekends being so full of events, because after this we're double and triple booked every weekend pretty much until Twin Cities, which is very big on its own. So we decided that in June we're not going to have an event at PawstarHQ. So we're just going to do a support your local Pride, because that's exactly what we're doing, and hopefully see you there. And so we're really going to save our mana for July and have our Therian crafting event then. Yeah, and if you can make it out to the shop, please do. You're always welcome. Alright, didn't get flagged. That's good. Yes, it is. My birthday is over Gen Con weekend every year. So it's like, happy birthday to me. I get to go to Gen Con, so I'm super happy for that. Yeah. For me, then, like, it just spent playing tabletop games and MTG and doing some TCG stuff and just wandering around with my fellow nerds. Meow. This is a sticky tongue. Bloop. Yeah. So yeah, we got a few more collars. I think I'll be able to finish these with some time to spare. And then, yeah, I'll play around, see how I do some sewing and make some leash handles. But I want to see, one, I want to make some that are just, I'll make a couple form factors. One that is just like a hand pull with a little clip that could use it like a keychain tether for like your keys, or like a handle for your keys, or whatever you want to clip it onto. And then I'll put one on a leash hardware and we'll see how that works. I'll be old. I've always been old. I've been old forever and ever, but I'm still here, and I'm gonna be here. So yeah, need to have you come over for games. 100%. I want to check out your digs and play some fun tabletop. We have so many. I have so many new games. I have so many games now since the last time we played games like Hannah. Lots and lots. Oh, there we go. This is the game. So, everyone here in chat, how old is this Vixen? Give you a moment to think about it. And yeah, I'm definitely not as I'm exactly as old as I feel, but I don't feel that old. Maybe I'm not. Is that, did I say that weird? I'm feel younger than I am. I don't know. There we go. Second collar done. There we go. There you go. Yep, for those of you who already know. Oh, wow. Thank you. I appreciate you. Very kind of you. No, older than that. Much, much older than that. All right, so non-binary done. On to Ace. So just so I got this right, is that purple on the end? Is that purple, gray, silver, black? Let me just double check that. 37 as of last week. Happy belated birthday to you. Ah, black, silver, black, gray, silver, purple. The other purple I have in the wall is so dark. The newer shade looks much better. It was. Let's see. Ibis. Hi, Ibis. I know you. 30, higher than 30. Keep going. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple people that know, a couple people that don't, and that's okay. No. No do. Yeah, I'm going to take my Therian mask to Pride today, too. So I'm excited for that. Show it off. I literally take that thing everywhere with me. It's like an emotional support blanket at this point. That. No. No eat. No eat. No eat the vixen. Been watching for over a year. Yeah, you definitely know. Kiddo said 23. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, last night I'm like, I'm going to Pride. I'm not going to go there with this boring washed out hair. And so I did a full process, bleach and color last night. And so I was up late and then I got myself, I feel like, you know how you're like channeling and you see like the little like progress bar, like boo, like channeling. I was like preening, boo, preening. Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. New, let's see. I don't know who this. I don't know. Bloton B1. I need an easier name. I'm just gonna call you I don't know. But make it rave. But heck yeah. I know. I'm getting attacked lightly. Yeah, I'll be 45 this year. Make it easy for y'all. Yeah, 44 turning 45 in July. Jacob, there we go. I will try to remember that. Yeah, like people change their names sometimes too, so. Lol. I am being attacked by a was, correct. Yes, you are correct, Phoenix. I'll be leaving here around 5:15. I'll get there a bit before 6, and then my shift is from 6 to midnight tonight. So if you're going to be up there, feel free to join me. Sleepy fox and preening. I did sleep in today, actually. I knew I was going to be out late, and so I put 4 alarms. I kept snoozing through all 4 alarms, and I finally got up around like 11 o'clock. So today, of all days, I was being quite lazy. Your grandma's 49? Oh my word. You'd be 48 in September for Phoenix. No. I don't need fox pellets. I make so many. I'm full, thank you. Aw. I feel bad, but I have so many. Oh, you're live. Were you a girl? So for me, boy body meat suit. Vixen driving this boy body meat suit. Ibis woke up at 6 and went back for a quick nap. Woke up at 12. That's how it goes too, you know? Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna just take a little nap, close my eyes. Hours have passed. Okay, well, that happened. Yeah, I feel that. My favorite tattoo. Probably, I mean, honestly, my favorite tattoo, I mean, I have so many and I love them for different reasons, but this one is my latest. Like Hannah drew the artwork of me, and I mean, it's still flaky because it's new. My Therian fox form, and I play taiko drums, so that's me bouncing on the drum, and there's like sound waves coming out, if you can see. But yeah. So that was my most recent. Aside from that one, probably be like this one. This is from my mom. Thank you. Yeah, my artist is really good. I've been with her for like 13 years, and she does really quality work. Anyway, what I am making. So I'm making collars right now. I've got some, this one's gonna be the Ace one, Ace flag. You need new ink? Oh, 16 in November, congrats. You're in the formative years. Everything fresh and shiny and new and exciting in the world. To be 16 again. Like, there's good parts of it, which is like everything so super fancy and fresh. then there's the parts where like you don't have the freedom of being an adult yet either, so I get it. Boop. There we go. 1 ace collar. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. So that's what I'm making right now. Ash woke up earlier than you wanted. And yes, Jacob, that's what I'm making. That's what I'm making. Being 29 with a kid under 10 makes you feel age in a special way. Well, and that's interesting too, because on your own journey, then you're reliving a lot of the experiences that this formative kiddo is having as they're growing up, of which you left not so long ago in your own life. So, yeah, I get it. You still dress how you want, though, even if your generation sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've seen some of the fashion. It's like there are definitely more fashionable critters in the younger generation than not, but I feel like the golden age of people getting decked out the way that I used to back when I would do a lot of clubbing, that's very well past a lot of people. It's not just, you know, styles do change, but I feel that not like I don't understand newer style, but it's catering to a different vibe in the world now. And of course, the spaces where I used to go and party, those aren't really around anymore in the same way. Like all the clubs and the raves, like they're there, but the scene has changed. The landscape has changed in that time. Ooh, old enough to get a driver's permit this year? Congrats, Ash. You're gonna be on your own wheels. Aw, Izzy can't make it to stream. Boo, but I understand. Yeah, what is this even? Like, who's gonna call the fit check? I can't. It really can't. Yeah, Phoenix, you know, you've seen it. You were of the age to have been and lived all that. You practice your makeup for tomorrow, but your dad's home. Well, then maybe it's be like, okay, I'm gonna take some time and I'm gonna do some me stuff in my room or wherever, and like, all right, bye, and then do your thing. Wash your face off when you're done, and that way it never happens. And you don't have to worry about it, and you can still practice. Yeah, Neo, club anything. Yes, you're correct. So correct, Lycana. Like, the last club that I really went to, I guess consistently, was Neo for a long time. And then they closed, you know, that fateful time. I wasn't even there for the closing days. I had to, like, work a show. But then, yeah, the club that had been there since, I think, what, the 80s, the 70s, however long Neo had been there. And it's the same people that went to it are still going to different things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's our door. We might have somebody here to shop at the paw store. That's what that sound is, if you're wondering. What do I think of dragon puppets? I think they're cute. Puppets in general, like, I'm neutral about them, to be honest. Yeah, leather and lace seems different. Oh, is that you talking about Fang? Or you're talking about what is that one that's in Madison? Is it Fang? That's just the event night. I forget what the name of that club is called. Yeah, goth and grunge almost existence in the club scene, 100%. V, where did you get your ears? Or did you make them? Yeah, so these we make. Can you go and see if Kuro's going down there? They gotta make sure to cut a customer. I don't want to make them wait. It's all in his and your mom's bathroom, and taking out is a big no-no. Ah, I see. You need to get your own stash of makeup then. So yeah, we do make the ears. I did not make this exact pair, but this is the pair that was inspired by my kitty cat Minx. So this is the Midnight Minx ears. Those are her ears. Yeah. Let's see. What am I missing here? Dragon Plays. Hi. I did not greet you as you came in. Apologies. They have a clipboard. Who's got a clipboard? What am I missing? Thought Store Cat was tweaking out. No, we don't have a Store Cat. Well, okay, so funny story about that. We did recently get that new sound installed in the building. And that is Vixis, the other founder, and myself. That is our now deceased kitty cat, Eris. And so that's her meow that forever will now haunt the store. So a little lost cat in the store. Want to be there so bad you're Therian? Bet. Well, you're welcome to come out anytime you want. You can Google us, find out where we're at. Aw, thank you, Lycanna. And let's see, Zoe, did you get it?
I think they're downloading.
Okay, good. Yeah, I can't look at the cams from here. Ooh, Cat's Paws, love your tattoos. Thank you, Cats. The combo of long and short for that's really giving. That's what I think is part of the best part of it. And this is without any shaving too. Well, I'm still adding rings. This collar's done. This collar's done. Yeah. Don't keep painting the picture forever. Collar done. You lose it giggling over a fox. Yeah. Oh my word, like a screaming fox over the, or like the screaming sheep. I think that my team members here would probably hang me from a tree by my toes if if I put on like a screaming goat or something. Like, ah! No, don't do that. You'd be all right with it for the first 5 minutes, and then this keeps going. Someone hold up the door up. Ah! Ah! Okay, fair. So you're desensitized. Yeah. All right. Well, if I throw in a fifth sound. That's weird. It's not the worst. I do want to make some lower jaw. Actually, like Hannah, I would not mind at some point. I'm gonna get some dentures, some dentures for the mask and some fangs. It'd be pretty dope. Oh, love the collar. Thank you. Yeah, they're new and fresh. Let's see. It is your makeup, just not allowed to leave there because you're prone to losing stuff. I see. So, and also a future teller. What's up? What you need? So maybe if you're prone to losing stuff, that sounds like a logistics issue. Oh, thanks, Spicy Phoenix. Glad you're able to hop in. And yes, that was. Ibis, I want to get a donkey because no one truly gets used to how loud. I've never heard a donkey in like, well, I guess I have, like a little bit IRL, but not too many. Teeth requests, yes. Sneak in tomorrow, there you go. Bet. Is that more people coming in or more people leaving? That's the question. I have no idea. I'm flying blind here. Oh my word. Yep, and it'll keep doing that. It'll keep doing that. You have donkeys in your barn that are dramatic as... No, I got black. I got 3. Only needed 3. Appreciate you though. It's all good. One person asking make that. There you go. Yeah, so I'm thinking the base mask being the price that they are, and then having like accessory kits. Like, I don't know if they're meant to come with the eye mesh or if that's gonna be an accessory. Teeps also. Favorite band? It's changed a lot over the years. These days, let me think. There's a lot of like chill, like my evening sleepy time. I probably like spend most hours listening to, it's Phaleah, Phaleah or something like that. They do like chill ambient type of stuff. Was that customer? No? Solicitor? Oh.
Used to Pawstar, not Pawstar no more. Business.
Yes.
Pawstar, we're nearby now. Business. Business. Pawstar.
Jasper. Oh, thank you. Fit check. Oh, well, that's an Izzy power though. I want Izzy to get upset. Yeah. And love all the ink. Thank you, Jasper. Appreciate you.
What's that one?
Let's see. So other favorite bands. Let's see. Who am I listening to a lot these days? Honestly, huh? Omniboy. Omniboy's cool. I like Omniboy. Let's see. Who else? Gorillaz. Gorillaz is really good. But that's like, I've been listening to Gorillaz for a long time, so that's not newer. Bazwa. Hi, Bazwa, my friend. How are you? Blaze, be right back.
The camera. I want to see that.
Cool ears, says Zay. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Yes.
Did you not see what I said? They have a clipboard!
Yeah, what was the clip? Oh, the clipboard. That's what the clipboard was.
Yes.
I was like, clipboard. I thought you were talking about was in the background looking at the stream. I thought you were being mod still.
No. I was like, I looked
Weird.
at the camera. I'm like, they have a clipboard! more. They're already.
What am I missing? What? Oh, I skipped the trans ones. Yeah.
Girl.
Well, I mean, I kind of come back to them. I still got the collars to make them. I was talking, and then someone wanted to
You
see.
could take them with you and make them in the booth.
No, I want to do them here.
I know that, but I'm just saying, if you didn't have enough time and you.
No, I got time.
Them up.
Fish Gut's been scribbled for 2 days so far. Your critters seem so cool. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. If you really want to come hang out with us in other spaces too, you can hang out in our disco. Ash, if you could pop the disco for me. Kiddo came to Extreme when her gorillas. Yeah, cute. Yeah, no, I'm very eclectic in my tastes. A lot of the old school stuff I listen to is mostly like gothic industrial music. KMFDM and yeah. That's probably, this is probably you, because I don't have that kind of clippy rings. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, I'm glad. At least we're going to get a fit check now. Oop. OG grill. Yeah, and I mean, like, it's something that, think about yourself as an artist, and this applies to any art, whether you're a musical artist or making physical art like I do, leatherwork, why not? So, at some point, you can't really rely on the same things you've been doing forever and a day. You have to go beyond and change and find something new and innovative. So if you don't do that, you're going to get stagnant and it's not going to continue to go forever. However, on the other side of that, when you do make these changes, the people who are your OG hardcore fans, you're never going to be able to please everybody. So at some point, you're going to either the people who, you know, staying true to yourself, finding something new. These are all very nebulous concepts too, so it's hard. It's hard innovating and trying to maintain being true to yourself. Okay. Anyway, Jay, thank you for the 20 roses. I appreciate you. And Fish Gut's gonna post something. So let's get on the fit check, as we do. Nope, don't need it. So head to toe, got my Midnight Minx ears and my cute little lunar piercing on there. I'm not wearing the collar I brought today. It's in the other room. I didn't grab it. Whatever. These are all of the multi candies that I would be wearing, but I forgot to put them on before the stream, so that's fine. And this is a very limited set of the Proud to Be PawstarHQ logo shirts we did. So this is my Pan Proud to Be shirt. And wearing these are my Mishu Bogo Pirate Pants. This is my pink Fox Plus tail today, and wearing my special New Rock boots, M285 with the Neptuno heel, M285 tops. Those were custom orders from me. And this is my leg bag. This is a Raven leg bag from my friend's brand. This is Mishu brand. And I got nippers today. Brought my little critter. This guy goes with me absolutely everywhere. I've had this plush for like, I don't know, maybe like 15 years, and goes to all of the major shows. I've been to Dark Force many things. These are my vendor ribbons from that. I've got a Coffee or Death on there, and on my Pride, it's like a ribbon, but I just put it on here. And I got a possum, a little dead possum. No, you can't eat it. No, you can't eat it. It's not a cat toy. It's a fox toy. Nope, sorry. Nope, not happening. 0%. Real nice leg bag. Thank you, Jasper. I own a couple of them. I know. Yeah, the possum stuff. I'm all over the possum stuff. Ever since we first made and released our possum tails, I did the photo shoot for them, and I'm like, these are so wiggly. I love them. And so from that time forward, I wanted to make a Sona, so I made a new possum Sona out of it. So yeah. This thing doesn't roll so well on the mat. There we go. Bet. All right. So now for the final 3 collars, we'll make the trans ones. And the one on the wall uses the full saturation, although we really found out that we liked the pastels so much more. So now. Also, yeah, Eric from YouTube saying that our use of the cat meow is adorable. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, we changed it recently because when I first put the sounds in here, it was like, whatever Foxy wants. And so my dumb butt tail decided to put on like some old video game sounds. And so there was this game that I used to play for the Amiga. It's a computer system that came out around the time when early PCs were like Windows 3.1. And it was so much more advanced than Windows was at the time. So on the Amiga, there was this game called Dungeon Master, and it's basically like a turn-based, wander around a dungeon, role-playing game, you know, character classes and spells and equipment and monsters and all that jazz. And so, of course, you're in a dungeon, so it has all the sweet 8-bit, 16-bit dungeon sounds. And there's this like, brap, 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 like a portcullis sound that we put on there. Ah, the harness. Your harness was, you made that, right? Yeah, it was made that harness. Yeah. So that portcullis sound would just forever, instead of the meow meow sound you heard, would just blap 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 forever. And it was very grating, especially when you weren't expecting it over the loudspeaker. So we just now changed that. Basically, yeah. Yeah, the blap 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 blap. Exactly. That was from an old game, and I have other sounds here too, like the sound of the doorbell is from the NES game The Guardian Legend, one of my favorites. And so that's like a space flying game, but it's also got some like RPG level up aspects in it. Really fun. Would recommend. One of my favorites. But there's a level up sound that's like this cheery little fanfare, like do 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 do, and that's the doorbell sound that we have. So you know, it's little quirky things. Our back door for the building is the Zelda stickers that, so that plays if you open up the back door. So yeah, it's all just fun quirkiness, like you would expect from us, really. I wouldn't have it any other way. No, the building came with dead silence, a bunch of roof leaks, and a bunch of old laundry equipment. That's what the building came with. Yeah, so this is closed a full loop here for you, like Hannah. All the background that you never thought you'd get. But yeah, I'm here for the cat meow sound. It's much better than portcullis sounds. It's much improved, for sure. Alright, so we got half an hour maybe. Yeah, no, the tuck pointing helped a lot. There's still more, like the whole north side. We got a mural last year. Not a lot of people know that. We got a mural on the side of the building, and it's okay. Like, I still want to maybe pay another muralist in like the furry fandom to go put a really cool mural on the building. But in the meantime, it's pretty cool. And so the north side of our building got kind of tuck pointed too. Ooh, yay, Squeak watching Like Hannah videos, bet. Yeah, Like Hannah's videos are dope. Trans flag, bet. Any more? Oh, no. Oh, restriction, there we go. It was hiding from me. Don't do that. All right, I'm gonna roll this since they're being so mean to me. All right, the dear leader made me lose social credits, so I'm just gonna roll this. BRB, come join me.
You told me not to do that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. Selling outside of TikTok. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
What did you do?
Oh, nothing. I did the same nothing that I always do. Maybe I was talking about places or conventions we'll be at. It's hard to say because they never tell me what exactly I do wrong. They just punish me for no reason. And so now we're back. Hey, Ash. Welcome back. Yes. The meep of Ash landing. The boop of the Like Hannah landing. Yay, welcome back, my friends. Yeah, so this whole restrictions thing, like, I did really good. Yesterday I didn't have any, but that's really twitchy on the things I say or can't say. So, welcome back, Fish Guts. Welcome back, Vital Boom. Oh, yeah, welcome. You weren't here a moment ago, but you're here now, so thank you. So, yeah, we're finishing up on these collars, and I'm going to play around with some new things. Like I said, I had some pride flag printed ribbons, so we'll see what that looks like. Alright. Yeah, they snuck that one in on me. I'm like, why your numbers go down suspiciously? That's why. Fluffer Paws. Hi, Fluffer Paws. You the fluffy pup? Cute name. Let's look at your PFP. Neat. I can't read the words in it, but neat. Yeah. So I'm making the last, let's see, 2 trans collars, and I'll be all done. Oh, so if you're hungry, you ate not that long ago, maybe you just need a snack. Ash needs a snack. I'm only going to be here for a little bit longer, to be fair. I don't want to be too much later for my shift up there, because they worked a long shift yesterday, so a fluffy snack. Like, what are those things? Like the marshmallow cream puffs? Those are fluffy snacks. Or they make different texture, like you can do like cloud eggs and stuff. Those are very fluffy in texture. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I picture when you say fluffy snack. Something along that line, or something even like some breads or like croissants. A croissant I would call a fluffy snack. What about y'all? What would you call a fluffy snack if you had to classify one? My favorite food in Japan, oden. So oden is a seasonal specialty. Usually comes out around the fall, and it's basically like comfort food. So it's basically like it's a stew, like a dashi broth, and it has like pickled vegetables, egg, a bunch of other little fun textures in there. And it's so savory. It's like the most savory, flavorful yum soup thing. And it's got such a variety of the flavors and texture profiles in there. Definitely would recommend. Aside from that, I would probably say the Shogun burger, because they have like a Wagyu burger out there. Oh, they're amazing. Like, I would have to keep myself from eating 2 of them. They're so delicious. But yeah, the Wagyu burgers are really delicious out there. Be my 2 favorites. Aside from, you go to the Konbini, the convenience store, gas station, and then they have the tamago sando, the egg sammies. 100% super tasty. Would recommend. Thank you for asking. That's actually a really good question, Lycanna. All right, so I got 2 more rings. And then we all good. Oatmeal cream pies. They're good. They're tasty. They're a lot of sugar. I used to eat oatmeal cream pies a lot more back in the day. Those and like Star Crunch. I like those a lot back when I used to eating a lot of that stuff for like lunch snacks. Yeah. Boop. H. Yeah. No, you and Kuro would be big friends. Yeah, Kuro's the sugar critter. All right. One more trans collar. Yeah, Star Crunch. And then like the Swiss cake rolls, I would always want them really, really cold. And the way that I would eat them would be to unravel the outside chocolate, like eat all the chocolate outside coating, so it's just like the cakey part. Eat the chocolate off the ends, so round, nip the ends, and then unroll and eat the piece. Like unroll it and just eat it like yum 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 like that. I don't know why, but that's the best way to eat a Swiss cake roll for me. My most notable memory in Japan, there was one night when Kuro and I were kind of kicking around Shibuya, so that's like the big, like I guess one of the party-ish neighborhoods, aside from like Shinjuku also. So we were kicking around in Shibuya, and we were looking for some late night something for either like nibbles or hangout for something, and we came across this tea shop. I think it was Jimson or something, and we were hanging out in there, and we had a variety of bevies and little snack, and they had like the tatami mat style, you're kind of sitting, and it's really chill and quiet, and you're really connected with the owners. They had like merch for sale, so they had like hoodies, and their logo for the tea shop was really, really pretty, and so Kuro and I went and bought the hoodie, and we made friends there. So when like I do with everywhere I go, anytime I have a particularly fondness of a place or I want to remember that to come back to, I'll put a star on my Google map, and then that way I know to come back. Let's see, Crazy, hi Crazy. Aw, that's cute. Oh, I see why you like that, Ash. Of course you do. Do I paint the edges or are they raw? Are you talking about the leather? I have done things like playing with gum tragainth and doing edge sealing, but on the leather that I do, since it's chrome tan, I usually don't bother, honestly. Hi Squeak, welcome back. STL, I will be coming back down there for Tower Grove Pride, likely, if they accept us. But we love Tower Grove. We did not, unfortunately, get into the Furry St. Louis show, and I don't think we got into Anime St. Louis, unfortunately, either. Oh, nice. There we go. Nasham, good to see you, Critter. How you doing? Welcome back. Let's see. Saul Magnum, I'm doing great. I'm here doing my favorite thing, which is to craft and kiki with all my digital critters. Ooh, new person on Twitch. Damon is Midnight. Welcome. Maybe a naughty, making mess over here. Oh, okay. You being a necromancer? Oh, you're putting your eyeballs on the... That's weird. You're weird. I like it. Hey, Vamp. Hi, Vamp. Good to see ya. And... Eating your drywall. That's funny. I like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Twitch for sure. No, and I'm trying to do the multi thing a little bit. Obviously, I'm getting the best audience for what we do on TikTok. It's harder for me to get started on Twitch and YouTube, but I'm trying. I'm really trying, so I'm doing the multi thing right now. Oh, no, that other Vampy was on here before. They were here a bit ago. Yeah, no, I got pink tail on today. This is my pink Fox Plus tail. I figured I'd do that because I just redid my hair all last night. Yeah. Thanks for the yeet, Ash. I didn't even see it. Like, when you catch them really quick, that's even better. How do you do, fellow kids? Yeah, exactly.
They took my eyes.
They took my eyes away. I got nothing. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up. Yeah, you are quick. You are quick on it. And good on you, Ash. Like, if anybody's been around for as long doing the modding, you've been around for a minute. Do we ship to Scotland? Yes, we do. And you were on my stream yesterday. I recognize your kana. Let's see. Dedo uka. Uka. Deduka. Oh, wow. You have a lot. Watashi wa totemo something. I'm not great at kanji. I can read kana and hiragana. But yeah, long story short, we do ship to Scotland. Yeah, Romaji, please, asks Kuro. Yeah, Kuro speaks a bit. I read a bit. I don't write a lick of it, but I can read and speak functionally enough to get by. I'm working on it. Ooh, yeah. Gummy, thank you. Yeah, we did a limited run of these. This was like last year, so we have the different flags and it just says proud to be, and they're all realized through our logo. So excited for that. And nodding along as you understand all this. That's okay, Critter. I do the same thing sometimes. You're just like, when it's like right over your head. No, it's all good. Working on German and Russian, but even more important, music theory. So that's it. That is very important. I play drums, and my music theory is it could be much, much better. So, of everything. Yeah, no, for sure, Squeak. What you got, Critter? I always like being surprised and impressed when people either suggest something or things for me to look into or whatnot. You play guitar, bass, tuba, and piano. Nice. That's amazing. So you can definitely, I'm sure with all that, read sheet music. I can read drum sheet music, and I can read basically tab, but like drum tab, and that. And so if you're doing Japanese taiko drumming, you often do what's called kuchishoga, which is basically putting accents that kind of denote the kind of hit you're going to do. Like right hit, don, left hit, kon, and then right hit, rim, ka, ta, don, kon, ka, ta, that kind of stuff. Oh, thank you, Venom Vixen, appreciate you. What says meows? Who? Asbestos. To whom are you referring? Squeak. I'm currently trying to make a snow leopard yarn tail. It's quite big now. I love the wag. I see waggy tails. Waggy tails the way to be. First tail is a yarn. And so even if it's a yarn tail, honestly, you got to start somewhere. And the yarn tails, I honestly think are really cool. They take so much work. We would never really be able to produce them here in any kind of meaningful quantity. But they have really good flow to them, and I like it a lot. All right, 3 trans colors. Ink is beautiful. Thank you, Venom Vixen. Appreciate you. Mistress Blossom Rose, thank you so much. Eating your drywall says, percussionist in your school's band Loki has it easy. He literally said, oh, I get like 4 notes. And he's not wrong. Like in Taiko, you are playing one or just a couple of instruments, and it's really about the kata, which is like the form, as well as the, you know, you only have the 1 note. You better have different ways of getting different types of volume and tempo and other ways of expressing yourself. So it's really fun. Pronouns. My pronouns are they, she. So boy body meat suit with a vixen driving this meat suit. From the inside. Probably can be talking because you play tuba. Tubas are pretty intense, honestly, I will say. Like, that is a big heckin' instrument to deal with. Combination of your tats, hair, shirt, and tail. Such a fun color palette. Thank you, Spectra. Appreciate you. Kid Bunny, good afternoon. Yeah, pronoun check for everybody else that that does. So by hair, yes, but then I've just got my cool tone rainbow for the rest of the back. And I gotta do a little bit of show and tell while I'm here too. My friend Lycana made me a mask for my Therian self, and so I've got my critter. This is my Kitsu mask for all of that. So yeah, she made this, and it made me very, very happy. Very, very happy. Yeah. So those are the masks that are coming out soon, both from Chaos Costumes and Pawstar will also have the mask bases, and then different things like the eye mesh, maybe work on some teeths, and then different parts of fur and accessories so you can, you know, make it fancy. I'm both furry and Therian. Yeah, car edits, both of them. See, squeak, she, her, they, them. Bet. Okay. So yeah, for me, just boy body meat suit I got rolled into. I didn't pick that, but there's a vixen in here doing what I do. Okay, so let's play with some of these. I want to see about making this. First off, this is good for a handle, but it's still a little bit on the thin side, so I might want to try and line this. So the typical length on our leash handles is about 13 inches, so just on default, I might try that. And see what I can with all this stuff. Scissors. Skyzors. The only other consideration too is I might want to seal the ends of these because I've got I don't want it to fray. And with the woven webbing, that is definitely a concern. So this stuff to kind of seal up the edges and just melt it a little bit. Don't need to be too excessive about it. Because if you just straight up just cut off the end, it's gonna fray at some point. If you fit in Kimono Mimi groups, I do all of those, yes. So Kimono Mimi, cosplay, Therian, no, not even a little. Trying out for jazz, all state in your auditions the day after you go for a wedding. That's gonna be busy. You're gonna be a busy critter. 0%. Ooh, there we go. That's a good question. Eggs. How do y'all like your eggs? I love all of the eggs, really. And so, for me, a good scramble's good. Fried eggs, eggs over medium is good. Over easy a little bit. I like a runnier egg. Poached. Poached is the way to be. Poached eggs is that. All right, so let me go back through here. So squeaks. Maddie, that's so badass. Thank you. Lesbian flag, love it. Says squeak. Mistress Blossom Rose, she, her, Madam Mistress. All right, and then hers are they, she. Thank you, Ash. Wolf says hello. Seen the bean, awesome sauce. Oh my, thank you. Something about this so very comforting. Absolutely, and that's the whole point, right? Poached with toast. Ray, that is correct. That's a way. For a long time, I'm not doing bread and carbs right now. I'm doing the keto thing. But poached on toast with cheese. Oh my word, that's the best. Yeah. Did I cuss? If I did, I don't often. Stop. All right, so I want to do a liner on these, and I'm gonna find, first off, I'm gonna have to go mobile, because I had to wander around. I'm gonna have to go play with my sewing machine. So this, and I'm gonna switch over from this. Oh, read the message had a cuss word. That's what it was. I usually don't. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, whenever I say something, I say like fluff instead of the other obvious word for that. So, anyway, let's see. Am I mobile truly? Yes, I am mobile. Okay, so now we'll see if I can find. I've got spare pieces of my liner leather. This is what I use for like the cuffs and then some of the collars. But it's not the length I need, so I might have to. I'm gonna strap some out of my hide over here. We're playing, we're learning today. I'm actually doing some R&D live with y'all, so. Let's see, pronouns for seen to being, they, them, ze, them. Yep, that's your pronouns. Maya, welcome back. All right, so here we are, cutting room stuff. Oh, that's my own audio. We're gonna turn that down because that's drives me insane to hear myself and echo. Okay, oh, lining hides, that's where I was at. Beep, beep, beep. And I'm gonna need, oh, show you all our stuff. This is what I was talking about before. Like someone was asking about the lesbian tail, lesbian products. So we just got back in these two, and these two shades in particular are needed to do the lesbian flag colors. We just got those back in stock. Oh, first time. You know, nervous? Don't be nervous. Welcome. Yuko Fox. Let's take a look at your PFP. Welcome, critter. Aw, cool. Nice. Are you Therian, critter? I'm a Therian. I had to buy, like, Convert blacks. Oh, Converse. Converse blacks that are light because of playing Universal and Disney. Bet. Nice. Operations always inspired you. Thank you, Lycana. Appreciate you. It's grown over time. Did not come in a day. It was the process of many years of hard work and growth and doing conventions and building community and connecting with folks. Like, it's been a lot. So I've got some of the stuff I'm going to be testing out. Like I did pick some hides off of they have like basically it's the unused bench at my tannery. And so the hides are basically pretty good, but they have seen, it's like the finish on some of them is not right. So I have to cut around some spots where I can use what I need. This is, let me get myself a couple of things. I need something, I need a roll cutting mat. Maybe I'll just take this over to my roll cutting mat. Let's do that. Ooh, let's see. Don, hey, I'm great. Happy Pride, critter. And thank you, Fish Guts, for the repost. Do we have any? NB and Polyam. Let's see. We do have I just made some collars that were the non-binary. Polyam, we have done that in the past, but right now we just do pan stuff and then poly. It's different flags. Going to Pride in France, amazing. Heck yeah. How was that, critter? I've only been to Prides here in the States. Curly pup tail, have not done that yet. We've done huskies, not curly pups. All right, here we are over by the embroidery machines. And so this is where, I mean, we have other roll cutting mats, but this is like the one I know is very convenient for me. And I just want to verify. This is 1 inch. So to give myself some fold over, I'm going to go ahead and give myself an 1.5 inch line on here, just so I can have enough to fold over and sew a leather liner on this. This is going to be really nice. Let's see. Oh, the price. Yes, Hazard, we do. Correct. Yes, I do. This user A, and your username is Silly. That's your username. Gotta go feed kiddo. There you go. Yep, we'll be in disco later. All right. I think that I'm all caught up here. Oh, Willow. I did not say that. Perio. No gender fluid stuff. Wait, we do have gender fluid stuff. I just made some stuff. I don't have any on me at the moment. Wagability on a husky tail. I would recommend, if we're gonna do a husky and you want some wagability, get one of the Jay's Boingy cores and have us make a two-tone tail on it. We could do that. So those are really, really waggy. The other ones I make them with wired cores. They're pretty good, but the Jay's Boingy are better because they're a whole engineered thing. The price is higher, but they're better. I got a flat spot on my blade here, and that's okay. Like, I really just needed the width. All this other stuff will get tucked underneath, so I won't even see it. So this is the piece I'm gonna use. It's very thin, but works great. Yep, you know it, critter. They didn't get me yet. Yeah, so I'm really trying to say things that don't get me in trouble with the great leader. I'll lose social points, or my social credits will go down, so to speak. Like, haha, funny, not funny. Like, I wish I could just, I'm not really doing anything, but apparently the TOS is not happy when I do that, so we won't. Anyway, so I need 13 inches. I'm just gonna cheat and put this up here to this, and that way at least I know how long of length I need. Cool, so I've got those. Maybe I could do a second one. I got probably enough I could get away with it. Probably. So let's try that. I got 2 of these pieces. I'll go ahead and cut another handle. Ooh, Eric, deviled eggs are the best, and all eggs over easy. Back to the eggs thing. I missed that. Oh, yeah, no. And the thing is, they say, oh, well, you're trying to direct users to purchase outside of TikTok, is what they say. And every time. And even though I've done the content disclosure, brand disclosure, even though we've had the TikTok shop, even though we've gone through and made our business back to being a business account instead of a personal account, they still do it. So I have to be somewhat careful about what I say on things. Okay, so I got one lesbian one, and let's take a look. Oh, let's see. Pot, I love your hair. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, so let's take a look. We got this one, and maybe we'll do the paw print one. I got a paw print rainbow. I don't know where that, oh, there it is. I got those ones. I got trans ones. I've got these trans flag, rainbow paw prints. Over 1 million views you're not earning from. Sad. Yeah, I know. It's like anything that they want to do in order to keep you on platform or keep you in their system, that's what they always want. You know, the number one commodity that they try to harvest from everybody is like, you are using the platform, the product is not free, you are the product. That's how that works. And so the thing that they give is the attention. How long can they keep you on platform and watching or buying products that they are specifically putting out there. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. That's our world these days. That's how we connect. I wish there were other platforms that did not have agendas or have, you know, whatever hangups they had that are just not, you know, beholden to shareholders. Christopher Lyon, hi. I make cosplay apparel and accessories. I do leatherworking. I was making some collars today. No, we're not in Edmond. We're in Racine, Wisconsin, USA. 80 degrees in your room and you can't run your AC. That's rough. That is rough, critter. Cutie. We're not in Edmond. Maybe you can find any affordable waggy pup tails that aren't silicone. I'm not sure. That one's more difficult to do because often that's the way. Like we make one, oh, another customer, maybe. Love the tats. Thank you, Kemi. Yeah, ditto is about. Oh, I also need some tape. Some of my tape I got. Really? Really, Coral? That's funny. Like, there's a very, very clear sign on the door that says, not for deliveries, for customers, go to the other door, ring the doorbell. And without fail, that company that is all over the world that sells so many things and has their stupid vans out all over the place with that dumb little smile, they don't read that. And they're like, oh, I can just come in this door, right? And now they're ringing the front door. No, no, no. I will literally go down there to the customer side, tell them this is not where you go, and they still do it. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk and rant. There you go. Thanks for answering that, Sebastian. There are other places. I just try not to get too lost in the weeds on it because I'll lose social credits and then they'll put me in the gulag. Joking, not joking. Okay. The digital gulag, and I have to escape. Okay, so here we are. We're experimenting. We're learning a little bit every day. So this is my favorite sewing machine. This is my Artisan that I've had forever and ever. It's a little bit of a heavier machine, heavier needle, heavier thread, and it goes through a lot of layers much better. The Shadow Realm, yep. It banished me to the Shadow Realm, exactly that. All right, let's give you a little bit of a better view. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Hey, can y'all see okay? Let me tilt you a little bit, there we go. Cool. See people use notebook springs to make waggy tails. There was something else like, I think people were using like conduit or like that flex, the armored cable that they sell in like hardware stores. I've seen that, people making waggy tails. That was a pretty cool one. I'm like, okay. Like whatever kind of hardware you could use that would give that, you know, one, it's gotta have that combination of weight to durability, you know, weight to flexibility, and then also be able to, you know, do what you need to do with the tail. Like it has to be a workable material. So I see it. I see that being a challenge. All right. Yeah, notebook spring. I've seen those. And yeah, I think Ash, yeah, you did do that. And then they leave it in the doorway anyway. My word. Ugh. Let's see. Putting packages on the unfinished doorstep. Mind you, they pass the furnished porch. Of course they do. Yeah, I don't know. Aw, thank you, Chris. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to get some visibility on other platforms too. It's just getting to that point, you know? That's the thing. Okay, so this is going to be maybe a little bit easier because the webbing itself is 1 inch and the tape is 1 inch. And so if I can fold this to be about the width of the tape, I'll be in really, really good shape. But it's basically just like following that. And I'm doing this blind more or less because you can kind of see the edge, but you got to fold over on it and make sure you can see it. It's okay. My line is all right. Not the best, not the worst. But for just doing a firsties and whatnot, like I would probably cut a strap of leather that's like precisely what I need. But I just did a quick and dirty, just like roll cut on it just to see, just a proof concept, see if this is going to be exactly like what I have in my head. Because there's a lot of this tape we got and we didn't have enough time to work with it, unfortunately, to make what we wanted to before Pride. And so I'm playing catch up now and trying to figure out what I can do for today and tomorrow. Although, even if I didn't, worst case scenario, like we've got more Prides on for the month. Okay, looks kind of nice. This has got a cut in it that I already saw, and I was just going to work around it. So we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so I'll sew this to the length of this, and I'll probably cut to the width that I need. And we'll try it out. We'll try it out. And this is also a little bit thicker than my other leather, and this tape is very sticky, which it needs to, because I hold everything in place while I'm sewing it. But it does present a little bit of a different challenge than sewing on the leather. So we'll see. Firsties, y'all watching me do it in real time, so happy to share. Sewing in plaits has also got some difficulties too. Not too bad, actually. I'm kind of here for it. Now, as to what this will look like when I finish it, I don't know. Because literally it's just going to be, this will be the outside and this will be the inside. So now it's a leather-lined good pull handle, which I like that a lot. Your bedroom is always hot in the summer? I see. So the tape, like Hannah, that is seam tape. So they often, this is for like sewing sails. It's for like boating and marine use. But it works really, really well for doing leather. So it's basically like very tacky double-sided tape. And so I was shown this by my friends who do like Ren Fair garments. And I guess it's a really good way to do liners, and I never had thought about it. So there you go, that's the secret there, secret sauce. It is a bit of a hassle to try to find sourcing for it cheaply, but it does last a long time per roll, and it comes in a lot of different widths, which is very useful. Yeah, I like learning and sharing stuff too. Your post is being deleted? Which post? New Hampshire is so annoying. I went from 50 to 90 degrees in a day. That's a heck of a swing. Did you get a bunch of wind, like pressure change from that? I would only imagine you probably would. Like that's a really big temperature swing for one day. We've seen that happen here in Wisconsin, and yeah, that really does cause a lot of like wind. Like it's just like, you know, pressure change is going to cause that to happen. Anyway, so I'm just going to do 2 of these just so I have a couple of samples to try. But this would be a really good idea for me to be able to process through some of my hide ends that are too short for collar liners, because it takes a little bit more to do a collar. But a leash handle, that's another thought. That's something else for me to take a look at. So I'm going to see what I can do with this. Or whether I do this or whether I do like a regular 1/2 inch, or sorry, 1 inch with a raw edge rather than a folded edge. The folding takes longer, and I need to make sure I do it obviously consistently to make it look good. But it looks nicer, and it feels nicer than just doing a raw edge. So jury's out. We'll see what we want to do with it. There we go. This is really cute with the paw prints. I really like that. It's nice. Always windy. Oh, it's New England? Yeah, New England, it would be very windy, I'd imagine. Oh, yeah, when your views go down like that, I don't know. Like the way algorithms work and how social media and streaming does these days, I don't know. I'm still learning myself. It's very much a learn by doing thing, in my opinion. I didn't know anything about it in the beginning, really. Like TikTok was so foreign to me, and it was the first platform I ever really properly streamed on. And I feel like we're doing okay. Navigating what this looked like when it got sold over, because the details changed a bit on how to do and survive in the digital ecosystem, as it were. But it's ever changing, it really is. All right, so now we've got 2 handles with liners, or we will here in a second. And so once this is done, I'm going to take this back into the leather room and we'll attach some hardware to the end. Yeah, like Hannah, if you want to play with some seam tape and do your own tests with stuff, you're welcome. I'll totally share some of my roll with you. All right, so we got one rainbow paws and one lesbian flag. Good enough to start. Washington can't ever stay in good weather state. Are you talking about the Washington State or DC? Washington State, especially towards the Pacific Northwest and Seattle. I think that's some of my favorite weather generally. I like the coolness, but not too cold, not too warm. It just is what it is. Nope, no restrictions from our digital overlords yet. After college, you want to buy a warehouse, you want to build a recording studio, fursuit studio, and a garage. There you go. I fully support your efforts, Critter. Like, that's a journey, and I know you can do it. College is a few years away, but you know what? Honestly, that gives you opportunity to prepare and plan. Heck, make yourself a business plan. Figure out what products you're going to sell, where you're going to sell them at, and what the process is that you're going to do for like scaling up. You can maybe look at some small business grants or some startup funds. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Definitely, Critter. And then if you ever want advice for running small business stuff, I'm always happy to help people out and even just do some mentorship. Like, I've been through it and I learned a lot, but I also learned a lot by failing and making mistakes. And so if I can prevent that from happening from somebody else, then I would gladly do that. You run a landscaping business? That's good though. Like, if anything else, the thing is getting to the point where you're ready to step outside of your regular job, and then you're gonna learn, or making that jump over to being full-time of your own business. That's scary, but it's necessary at some point if you really want to be serious about it, because it will take more resources, to be able to run it properly. Okay. So I have a butt ton of these heavy duty swivel snaps. So I'm gonna use these. Oh, heck, I gotta be done here. All right. Oh, your hat just came in, you love it. Aw, thank you. Danny, appreciate you. You failed up? We all fail up in our own way, Critter. Yeah, appreciate it. No, someone's checking time. So I'll finish these off so we can all at least see it together. And then I will take off. And we'll say our goodbyes, and we'll hopefully, tomorrow I'm once again in the evening shift, so I might just be here hanging out for a while. So we'll see what that looks like for us. But this is a 1 inch wide instead of a 3/4 inch wide like our normal stuff. So I wonder if I can get away with doing the double. In fact, let me see if I can take this one step further and pre-punch my holes for these. Maybe. The live should have ended already, Future Teller. You're all getting bonus show right now. Happy to share though. Let's see, haven't been full-time due to school. Got to maintain the 4.42 GPA. Yeah, you're on the extreme end of that. You're doing really good, Critter. Don't let that fail on you. Like, that's really good. Like, even though in the short term might not do a lot for you, in the longer term, whenever you're looking for people who are either going to be employing you or dealing with other business relations, showing that you have and can maintain that level of achievement, like, that's really, really good. So kudos to you. Over here inspired. Oh yeah. Wow, that's a lot of layer. Wow. Let's see if I can even get through all this. You're raising fur, Critter. I don't want to eat any more of that than I already do. I'm sure I've had like 5 pounds of fur in my lungs over the years. Yay, microplastics. Welcome back, Ash. You want to go into nuclear engineering and own a business on the side? That's ambitious. If you can make that work, Critter, I support you. Like, that's ambition on a very high level. Yeah, my punch is not liking going through this webbing. I might have to put this on the press. There we go. That's a satisfying click. But still, like, that's a lot of layers I'm asking it to go through too. And that's why I figured I might need to use a longer posted rivet for this, but so far, looking good, looking good. Kind of liking this, like, kind of glitchy coffee shop vibe we got going on here. It's pretty cool. I'm here for it. I might either do this or I might also do... Yeah, that's a rough one. My word. Yeah, I'm going to do this one on a regular punch because that's a lot of layer. A lot of layer. Do we make masks? We do not make masks ourselves, but we do partner with Chaos Costumes. And so we'll be offering a Therian mask. They make the Therian masks, and we make other parts and pieces and accessories, or we will be, for decoing the masks. So yeah, you'll see those available very soon. Yeah, maybe. Like, even this, like, it's a little on the raw side, but it did finish and it did go through, and it's going to be on there. Longest chain leash with leather handle is 36 inches overall length. So let me get you a piece of hardware so you can see. Oh, that's our resident undead kitty cat. Usually helps out doing facility work and electronics. So imagine that this is a regular leash handle length, because it is, attached onto this chain. So that's a 36 inch overall length. That's 36 inches, to give you a comparison. But this one, I will also do these on regular leash handles too, but I wanted to see. Manual rivet guns, oh my word. Yeah, no, that's a lot. Yeah, you've met them. This is my single tube punch that's getting, oh wow. Yeah, she's getting kinda dull. Seen a lot of action. So we here at Pawstar, we make ears, paws, tails, hoodies, leather goods, leg warmers, arm warmers, some cyber gear and such. We've been doing that for 23 years. What we do not do much of is like 3D modeling or sculpting or resin work. We don't do much of that. And so we'll often partner with other companies to do those and contract that part out. But we do a lot of work. All made by us here at PawstarHQ, as it has been for forever and ever. For 23, well, we moved around, to be fair. Like, we started as a home basement business, and now we have our own building, which is exciting, but once again, a lot of work. All right. Yeah, if you want to get changed out, we'll probably be ripping out of here in a bit. All right, gonna peace out up to Milwaukee. At least I get to show you one. So let's see. Are you talking about on Han? Welcome. Can I end the live soon? Yes, we'll end the live soon. That same punch mat. Yeah, I know. They're really nice for tooling on. Okay. Toy Tales. Hit us up in our Discord. There is an answer on that one, and it's complicated. That's the answer, is it's complicated. All right, so here's a first pup leash handle with swivel snap. And so that's a leather lined. I like it. I don't know what I'm gonna sell it for, but funsies. Okay, all right, all done. We're gonna call it. Thank you, critters. Appreciate you all hanging out with me for a time, doing some crafting, being unique critters. I'm gonna be heading up to Milwaukee Pride Fest now. Feel free to join us on our Discord. Be sure to like, share, tell your friends, be nice to people that deserve it. And yeah, always be yourself, keep your head up, and hopefully we get to see y'all very, very soon again. Bye, critters.